Hi everybody, welcome to another Gems of War video. This is the PvP video, so let's jump to PvP and let's go through our regions and restrictions for the week. So I play on PC mobile, don't forget. Your restrictions can and may be different, and this is week 11 of season of night. So last week of this season, and next week we will have a new one with new immortals. So season of night, week 11, and we have some changes. Okay, so same as last week, but in a different region. We have green, so it was in Idonia, and this week is in Southwild. So we have green with lighting gems in Southwild. Then, same as last week, we have Gedeon with purple, with dragon gems, and we have Summarizal Divine, so it's the same restriction in the same place. Summarizal Divine with the Fairy Fire gems, and also Winter's Reach is the same as last week, so with the Restriction Giant and Fairy Fire gems. So these are the same as last week, and changes. Oh no, we still have Maraji Expanse, so it's the same as last week also. Maraji Expanse with the Restriction Goblin and our last gem. So these are the same as last week. Maraji Expanse with Goblin, Summarizal with Divine, purple, Gedeon with purple, and Winter's Reach with Giant. So these ones are the same as last week, and Southwild with green swap places. So green swap places, and then changes of the week. Now we do have some changes. So we have Idonia with the restriction yellow. We did not have yellow for a long time now, so yellow and barrier gems in Idonia. And then we have Bay of Stars with Strix and Mana Potion gems. We have Ancient Cant with Wild Folk and Giant gems. And we have Broken Lands with Naga and Stun gems. So these are the restrictions for the current week. Week 11 of season of night. And I do have some new teams to show you, and we are going to start with Immortal Selene for the restriction streaks, because I have not shown you any teams for Immortal Selene in this restriction. So we are starting with Immortal Selene. So let's go and do some battles. One battle here, one team. On this team we have Rope Dart, eliminate all armor from an enemy and deal a number of damage, then pull them to first position. So you also have Entangle if you have your Rope Dart upgraded to level 7, so you have Tangling, and also the extra turn if you have it on level 9, so quick extra turn. So Entangle and quick, and extra turn if you have it fully upgraded. For Rope Dart, we are using the class Elementalist. We have RP Mage, conjure a dust storm, then choose an ally and explode a number of gems of one of their mana colors. For traits, this is not Delve, so that one is not important here, but gains 9 life when attacking Delves, 25% chance to summon a Blade Wing when an enemy dies, and starts battle with 75% mana, so 75% of mana start is always good. Then of course we have Immortal Selene. Deals a number of true damage to 3 random enemies boosted by enchanted allies and enemies. If used in Bay of Stars, deals double damage. And for the first 3 traits, gain 1 magic when an ally casts a spell, immunity to all status effects, devour, mana drain, transform, lycanthropy, and lethal damage, and creates an enchant gem when my turn begins. And we have High Priestess Shaxa. Deals a number of damage to all enemies boosted by yellow gems. Bless all yellow allies. 4 traits. Allied streaks gain 2 life. All allies gain 2 random skill points and conjure a light storm when my turn begins. So let's jump into battle. Meanwhile, gonna copy the other code. Okay, so we do have Immortals and 3 random enemies. Okay, but let's do the extra turn first. And we can cast Rope Dart on Captain Macaw. Captain Macaw, right? Yeah, Captain Macaw. And now cast Immortal Selene. And cast RP Mage on Immortal Selene. And we cast Immortal Selene again. So this is the one team for Immortal Selene. Let me show you the other one. And on this one, of course, we have Wand of Stars for the Wondrous Things with the class Elementalist. We have RP Mage again, Immortal Selene, of course, and we have King of Ravens. Explode all purple gems and spirit gems and deals a number of damage to the last 2 enemies boosted by spirit gems. 4 traits. Summon a dark storm at the start of the battle, immunity to mana burn, mana drain, and mana steal, and converts 2 blue gems to spirit gems when my turn begins. So let's jump into battle. And let's see. Let's use the spirit gems because we do not want to be drained. Let's do greens. Explode with Wand of Stars. Mana potions. Oh, annoying. Annoying mana potions. Can I play, please? Can? Thank you. So let's cast RP Mage on Immortal Selene. Wait for our turn to play again. Okay, thank you. And cast Immortal Selene. And also we can cast King of Ravens. Why not? And cast Immortal Selene again. So these are the new teams I have for you for Immortal Selene on the restriction streaks in Bay of Stars. Next, so now we are going to Ancient Kent with Wild Folk, and apparently since the beginning of the seasons we never had Wild Folk on the restriction Wild Folk on Ancient Kent because I had never shown you teams for Immortal or Cipher with this restriction, and now Immortal Scorpio too. So we have 2 new teams for Immortal Scorpio and 3 new teams for Immortal Lucifer. So I am going to start on Immortal Scorpio. Oh my god. Scorpio. Copy that. Okay, first team for Immortal Scorpio. manage and paste. On this one we have Essence of Evil to do all the bad things with the class Elementalist. We have Nax, cleanse an ally and then give a number of points of a random skill to them. And to magic, if the ally is a wild folk, give double the effect. For traits, allied wild folk gain 2 life, starts battle with 50 mana, with 50% mana, and immunity to mana burn, mana drain, and mana steal. And then we have Ragnagord explodes a number of gems of a chosen color. For traits, allied wild folk gain 2 life, starts battle with 50% mana and gain 1 magic for each red ally. And of course we have Immortal Scorpio. Deals a number of true damage to the first and last enemies, boosted by poisoned enemies. If used in Ancient Can't, deals double damage. The first 3 traits of Immortal Scorpio are recover 1 life at the start of each turn, immunity to all status effects, devour, mana drain, transform, lycanthropy, and lethal damage, and curse and poison a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. Okay, so this is the first team. I know that we can use Queen Bee on this restriction, but I just wanted to show you different troops, so that's why I am showing you this team today. So let's go to battle, just so we are not always using the same teams. We do like to variate a little bit and give some TV time to other troops. Okay, so give points. I don't know what I want to do. So cleanse an ally and then give points. So let's do that. Let's cast Nax on Scorpio. And now let's explode with Ragnagord. And let's explode Browns. Explode again Browns. See if we can get some mana for Immortal Scorpio. What do we have there? Oh, Essence of Evil. Okay. But there is no problems here because Queen Bee is stunned and freeze and entangle and all those things. So let's do an extra turn on purples there. And let's take care of the other Queen Bee. I did not pay attention to the other Queen Bee now. So let's cast Immortal Scorpio. And extra turn on Browns. And cast Immortal Scorpio again. And let me grab the second team now. Can you copy that the right way, please? Thank you. Copy. So second team now for Immortal Scorpio. Manage and paste. Paste. Thank you. And now on this one we have Wand of Stars for the Wondrous Things with the class Bard. We have Queen Bee. Create 9 green and 9 brown gems, then deal a number of true scatter damage, and there are independent 40% chances to gain an extra turn and half my mana back. For traits, first one not very important here, but gains 9 life when attacking delves, and then gain 1 magic when an ally casts a spell, and cleanse all allies when matching 4 or more gems. Of course we have Immortal Scorpio here, and we have Pen. Deals a number of damage to 3 random enemies and knock them to the back. For traits, allied wild folk gain 2 life, immunity to all status effects, devour, lycanthropy, and mana burn, and all wild folk allies gain 1 life and magic when matching 4 or more gems. So let's jump into battle. jump into battle, and let's see. No extra turns, no match force, no. So let's do yellows down here, since I don't see anything else. Let's do skulls, just to be on the safe side. And now let's do reds. Baga. Extra turn on blues, and our queen bee cleanse. And now let's explode with Wand of Stars. I kinda don't want to lose the board, so I'm going to cast Queen Bee. And the extra turn did not, that backfired. Of course it did. So let's explode the board with Wand of Stars and cleanse ourselves. Gonna cast Immortal Scorpio, and I'm gonna cast Pen as soon as I can. And cast Queen Bee again as soon as I can. And no luck there. Come on. Thank you. Why? Explode the board with Wand of Stars. This is not going very well. No. 2 damage. Okay, let's explode Queen Bee. Let's cast Queen Bee. Oh my god. Yeah, this was not going very well there for a moment, but we got through it. And now, still on the same restriction, so Ancient Cant with the restriction Wild Folk, and first team for Immortal Ossifer. I have 3 teams for Immortal Ossifer. So copy and let's go. First team for Immortal Ossifer, we have Trickster. Explode a number of green gems and switch the first and last enemy. 4 traits. First one, of course, Delves not important here, but gain 9 life when attacking Delves. 20% chance to dodge skull damage, and start battle with 75% mana. So 75% mana start there. We have Black Manacles, deals a number of damage to all enemies, and there's a 20% chance to devour a random enemy. We are using the class Elementalist. Then we have Queen Beatrix, again here. And of course we have Immortal Ossifer. Converts all gems of a chosen color to Doom Skulls and deals a number of true damage to all enemies. If used in Ancient Cant, deals double damage. And of course the first 3 traits, Allied Undead gain 2 life. The second trait is equal to every single Immortal, so immune to all status effects, Devour, Mana Drain, Transform, Lycanthropy, and Lethal damage. And for the third trait, Curse and Stun a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. So let's jump into battle. And let's go. Let's see what we want to do. We can do purples. We can cast Trickster. And cast Queen Bee. No luck on the extra turn, which is very annoying. And cast Trickster again. Let's see, can we make... Yes, we can. We are going to convert blue gems to skulls and do an extra turn there too, to cleanse, because Trickster was with Terror. So let's jump into the second team now, and why not go to the middle? And this team is practically the same as the first one. We just swapped Black Manacles for the Ruby Macaque and swapped the team a little bit in places also. But we have Trickster again. Of course we have Immortal Ossifer. We have Queen Bee. and then we will have the ruby macaque, so deals a number of true damage to all enemies, and then create 3 booty gems and explode 5 gems. And we are using the class elementalist, so let's jump into battle. And let's see what we can do. So first of all, let's do some skulls. And now we want purples. And cast Trickster. Let's do browns, yes, browns there. And now we can cast the ruby macaque. And let's see, we can cast Immortal Fur on reds. Extra turn there in case if we need to continue playing. And now, last team for Immortal Fur, and the last new team I have to show you also. So let's go. The last team on this one, again, we have Trickster. We have Wand of Stars for the Wondrous Things with the class Elementalist. Of course, we have Immortal Fur. And we have our avatar, so deals a number of true damage to an enemy, boosted by my life. If the enemy dies, explodes all dead marked gems. And for traits, gain 2 life on 4 or 5 gem matches, immunity to dead mark, and convert 2 yellow gems to dead marked gems when my turn begins. So let's jump into battle. And can we make an extra turn? Yes, we can on reds. Another one on blues. And no more extra turns? No? No, so let's cast Trickster. And now explode the board with Wand of Stars. Let's do the extra turn on skulls, and now we can cast Immortal Fur on reds with an extra turn there too. And what more? What do you do? Deals true damage, okay. Still not. So another extra turn on skulls. One more on skulls. Let's go. Skulls all the way. And we can cast Immortal Fur on browns, why not? And we are done. So these were the new teams I had to show you, and these are the current restrictions for week 11 of Season of Night. All the teams, regular teams and immortal teams, will be in the description, so everything is in the description. The ones that are new have new in front of them. And yeah, let's say goodbye to Season of Night, because we will have a new one next week. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to all my shenanigans. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.